Hello everybody and welcome to another exciting installment of Wrestling Rampage. The two amigos are back.
We are back right here on Wrestling Rampage with another 2007 DVD review for you guys as we continue on.
The 2007 pay-per-view reviews.
That's right.
And so far they're getting the Billy Graham treatment.
If you guys don't know, we did Backlash. Now we're on Judgment Day. The next one, which will be coming up next week, is Extreme Rules.
One Night Stand.
Oh, yeah, well, One Night Stand.
One Night Stand 2007, you know, with Crap Lashley on the cover. That one.
Well, nonetheless, that's when they started doing that bullshit Extreme Rules bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Nonetheless, One Night Stand is what I...
Yeah, One Night Stand 2007 will be next week.
Next week. But this week is WWE Judgment Day 2007. This is the DVD review for you guys. May 20th, 2007. It is a Raw, SmackDown, and ECW brand pay-per-view with the theme song I Don't Want to Stop by Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne, yeah. It was better than fucking Backlash 1, 2, 3. Hit me! Better than that damn ass song.
Yeah, so, you know, I Don't Want to Stop wasn't the best song.
No, but it was better than fucking Backlash.
It was better than Backlash. We're at the
Daughtry song was better.
Agreed, but they didn't have that on the disc.
No, they didn't have it on the disc here.
Scott Trade Center in St. Louis.
St. Louis, Missouri.
That's right. Home of the guy who's on the pay-per-view, Randy Orton.
Yes.
First match on the card, well, sorry, I should say, the dark match that they had before the pay-per-view was Kane versus William Regal with Dave Taylor. Squire Dave Taylor.
The Squire Dave Taylor, and Kane picks up the win here over William Regal.
And you know what the funny thing is, Tommy?
What?
For the promotional poster, it has Kane on Judgment Day.
I know, but he's on the dark match.
But he's on the dark match. Imagine that.
Against William Regal.
He picks up the win, though, so...
Yeah, so Kane gets the win in the dark match against William Regal.
Next match on the card, which is the first match on the actual pay-per-view itself for Judgment Day, Ric Flair versus Carlito.
Yes, Carlito turned on Ric Flair here, and I really thought this was a good opening match between Ric Flair versus Carlito. A good opening match to start the show.
I thought the same way. I really enjoyed the match, and you know, it showed how good Ric Flair really was.
Yeah,
I mean,
even though Ric Flair's curtain jerking with Carlito here.
Yeah.
But still, it was a good opening match. Yeah.
But it ends with Carlito trying to get the backstabber on Flair. And Flair grabs the ropes.
Yeah, Ric Flair grabs the ropes and works on the leg with Carlito.
Starts stomping on it.
Stomping on it, and then gets Carlito in the figure four leg lock, and Carlito taps out. Really shocked that Ric Flair gets the win here with the figure four leg lock.
Yes, even though Ric Flair is known for the figure four, he rarely wins with the figure four, if you guys remember. So, he actually won over Carlito, which was pretty
Ric Flair picks up the Duke here in the opening contest with the win over Carlito.
Next match on the card is a rematch from Backlash.
Oh, God.
Yes. It's the 3-on-1 handicap match.
Oh, didn't we see this last month?
When the champion, Vinnie Mac, the ECW.
Oh, can I do it?
Yes.
Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
That's right. Vince McMahon in the do-rag.
Oh, yeah.
With the gloves this time.
Yeah, the gloves this time.
With his son Shane, and Umaga is going to be taking on Bobby Lashley.
And again, the match is trash, just like Backlash was.
Agreed. But this match was way shorter.
Yeah, thank God they cut it short here. They made it a Patterson quick one.
Well, they did. Trust me on that.
Yeah, this match sucked, though. It doesn't matter if it was short or not. It still sucks.
It did suck. Pretty much what happened was, you know, around the end, it was only like a minute and a half match.
Yeah.
It wasn't very long. Umaga accidentally splashes Shane in the corner because Bobby Lashley moved out of the way.
And then Bobby Lashley does the spear to Umaga. Umaga rolls out of the ring after the spear. Then Bobby Lashley does the running power slam on Shane McMahon. 1, 2, 3. So Bobby Lashley wins the 3-on-1 handicap match.
as Vince just stands outside.
Vince just stands there on the outside looking. Did we lose?
Did we lose? Yeah,
Did we lose?
Yeah, Vince, we lost.
Vince is probably like, well, no shock. I'm a McMahon. I always lose on matches.
And then Umaga attacks Lashley after Lashley holds up the championship. Samoan Spike.
And then Vince goes on the mic. Yeah, you won the match, Bobby Lashley. But you didn't win the world title. Still ECW champion. Vincent Kennedy McMahon, you gotta pin me. And of course he fucking
pinned Shane, so he didn't win.
So Vince says he's still ECW champion, and he goes on the stage,
doing a little dance,
does a little fucking dance, and goes back sitting in the gorilla position after that.
So Bobby Lashley did win the match, but Vince McMahon is still the ECW World Champion.
Yes.
Next match on the card. Honestly, some people thought this match was going to be pretty bad or pretty boring or something. I enjoyed the match. Yeah. It's CM Punk versus Elijah Burke. Now, if you guys remember, Elijah Burke had the open invitation to CM Punk to join the New Breed.
The New Breed.
And, CM Punk did join. And, he started to
cause friction in the group and everything else.
Yes. So, and pretty much he ended up, kicking Elijah Burke, knocking him out, and costing him matches, and pretty much how this came about.
Yep.
I really enjoyed it. CM Punk came down with the tape around the ribs.
He had hurt ribs. I'm gonna be honest. I thought this was a really great fucking match.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably the second best match besides Ric Flair and Carlito here.
Oh yeah.
So I really enjoyed Elijah Burke versus CM Punk.
And
the crowd here in St. Louis. I guess they don't know talent. How were them Rams in that day, buddy? They weren't that good, were they?
But it told a great story with the ribs and how Elijah Burke was working on the ribs.
Yep, it told a great story. And the fans were chanting boring. I guess they'd rather see the fucking St. Louis Rams fucking lose in 2007 all the damn time. Or fucking see fucking the St. Louis Cardinals not go nowhere. Or
Burke attempts the Elijah experience, but CM Punk reverses it into the
go to sleep.
1,
2, 3. CM Punk beats Elijah Burke in a really good matchup.
I really enjoyed the match. CM Punk picks up the win. Next match on the card is Shawn Michaels versus the hometown boy himself, Randy Orton. Now, leading up to this match, Shawn was put through a table by the great Khali.
Yeah.
Since suffered a concussion during that. Not only that, but the next week after that, he has a match with Edge
and beats him.
But Orton comes in, punts Shawn
punts Shawn in the head, and Shawn sells and falls like he's fucking shot.
That's the way he sells. And right before this match, they had an interview with Shawn, and Orton comes by and throws him into the
steel grate barrier fucking
of the stage.
Yeah, the stage, and fucking Tigers. What are you doing? And then Tony Gurria, great tattoo Tony Gurria here. Shawn, Orton, get out of here, Orton, get out of here, Orton. That's how he sounds.
Yeah.
Shawn, we're gonna get you some help. We're gonna get you some help, Shawn.
And Dr. Rios looks at him and says, Shawn, you cannot compete tonight.
Yeah.
And Orton comes out
and tells fucking Justin Roberts, the ring announcer, I win this match by forfeit. You heard the doc. But I made a little joke here. All Shawn needed was a Z-Pack, and he would have been just fine.
Z-Pack.
You know, Shawn that's all he would need was a Z-Pack, and Shawn would be all right in the morning.
A Z-Pack and a couple of somas.
Yeah,
he'll be all right. He'll be back to normal.
Yeah.
But pretty much here comes Shawn down.
Shawn, you want to do the Shawn face?
He's hobbling down there. And pretty much Michaels had no offense in this match except for an elbow.
Yeah.
Shawn
tries to sweet chin music and he collapsed like a limp noodle, like he did when Owen Hart kicked him in the head.
Yeah.
He fell just like that. And so the referee stoppage.
Ref stoppage.
You know, this ain't Bart Gunn and Butterbean here. Remember that? Remember that WrestleMania 15 guy that was doing Bart Gunn in the corner? Bart, round 1, stoppage.
Stoppage. But nonetheless, referee called it off because Shawn couldn't defend himself.
And Shawn's pulling up, using the referee. Randy Orton does the RKO, and Jim Ross.
Oh, I love Jim Ross.
Jim Ross, one of the greatest calls ever. When Randy Orton RKOs Shawn Michaels. Oh, you no good bastard!
Yeah, he did the RKO and he said, "You hear, JR? Oh, you no good bastard!" I loved it.
Yeah, and then Shawn's wife Rebecca comes out and she's crying and everything.
Looking fine.
Oh yeah, and crying and everything. But my favorite, you want to tell you what my favorite was?
What's that?
There was 2. While Shawn was getting carried out on the meat wagon, there was 2.
Go ahead.
There was 2. Yeah. 1, we appreciate it, Shawn. We appreciate it.
Yeah, fans.
And then, while Shawn's being carried out backstage, he's almost to the stage, right? Don't worry, Big Daddy, you all right?
Don't worry, Big Daddy, you all right?
Remember that guy? Don't worry, Big Daddy, you all right?
But Randy Orton wins the match by referee stoppage. And the next match on the card is for the World Tag Team Championship. When the champions, the Hardys, Matt and Jeff, and then the big titty bitches that were
Oh, yeah. When the Hardys came out, boy. Oh, man. These 2 women, there was one with big, voluptuous breasts. Okay? And that would have made me a Hardys fan. I'll be doing the Hardys, all right. Oh, yeah, I'm a Hardys fan now. Seeing those two Hardy marks. Oh, that would make me a Hardys fan.
They're going to be taking on, it's pretty much a rematch from Backlash. Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch.
And this match was just as good as their Backlash match.
It was.
So, I enjoyed the Hardys versus Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch feud so far. I actually like it.
Mm-hmm. But this time, instead of Trevor Murdoch taking the fall, Lance
Cade. Lance Cade got Twist of Fate by Matt. Matt tags in Jeff. Swanton, 1, 2, 3. And the Hardys retain the World Tag Team titles. But then they shake hands after that.
They shake hands, and that's how that match pretty much ends. The Hardys are still the World Tag Team Champions. Next match on the card, you've been waiting for this one.
Oh, yes. Oh! Yeah, I know who else has been waiting for it. Charles Ray Fowler. I know you've been waiting for this match.
We know that. World Heavyweight Championship on the line when the champion Edge is going to be taking on Batista. Now,
Charles Ray Fowler's boy. His boy.
Now, leading up to this, Edge faced Mr. Kennedy for Mr. Kennedy's Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yes, and,
beat Mr. Kennedy.
Yep, and then...
Now he's Mr. Money in the Bank.
Yeah, now he's Mr. Money in the Bank. And on SmackDown, there was a steel cage match between Batista and The Undertaker for the world title, which ended in a draw. You know, both men fucking fell off the cage.
Mark Henry.
Out the cage, yeah. And then Mark Henry comes out and fucking beats the hell out of The Undertaker, splashes him, and then here comes Edge. Here he comes. He gives fucking the referee the goddamn cash. I'm cashing in right now.
Right now.
No, you can't do that. I'm cashing it in.
Yeah, I'm cashing it in. Right now.
He takes off the goddamn leather fucking jacket. Here he goes. He's ready. He's waiting. And he goes for the pin right off the bat when the bell rings. And, of course, Undertaker kicks out.
Yep.
And then he spears him. Spears the Undertaker. 1, 2, 3, and Edge is the World Heavyweight Champion.
Yes, he is.
The ever opportunist.
And Edge had one of the best lines he ever said.
Oh, yeah. One of the best lines. Can I do it here?
Go on, do it. Go ahead.
I did something in 3 seconds that Batista couldn't do in 3 months.
And that's beat The Undertaker.
And that's beat The Undertaker, which is true. Ain't that right, Charles? Ain't that right, Charles? Edge done it in 3 seconds. It took Batista couldn't do it in 3 months.
True that.
Poor Batista, huh, Charles? He got what he deserved, let me tell you.
Poor Batista. Great thing leading up to it, but Batista with his coughing ass.
Yeah, he kept coughing all this, Charles. What was wrong with his mouth?
Was he sick?
Was he sick, or did he have Vince's ass on his face? I don't know what the fuck he was doing,
but Batista had a hurt knee.
Yep, and Batista does the spine buster on
the knee.
On the knee, you know, he does the spine buster on Edge, and he's holding his knee, and all Edge did was roll him up 1, 2, 3.
Pulled the tights.
Pulled the tights, but who gives a fuck? Ain't that right, Charles? As long as Batista lose, I'm fine.
Edge, the rated R superstar.
The rated R superstar Edge is still World Heavyweight Champion, and I was proud of it.
Oh, yes,
Batista don't deserve no world title. How you like that, Charles?
Next match on the card is a 2 out of 3 falls match for the WWE United States Championship, when the champion Chris Benoit takes pretty much the same rematch from Backlash, except it was 2 out of 3 falls match. Chris Benoit versus MVP.
I'm going to be honest, I thought their WrestleMania 23 and their Backlash match was better than this one.
Yeah, I didn't care. Plus, I'm not a big fan of 2 out of 3 falls matches anyway.
Yeah. But it was okay.
Yeah.
The first fall, MVP hits the playmaker on Chris Benoit.
Well, he chop blocks him, and then and then as Benoit's getting up, playmaker
1, 2, 3, and MVP wins the first fall.
Wins the first fall.
And then we go into the second fall.
Now, this is boring chances going on.
Well, here's the thing. It was telling a story. Because MVP was working on the leg. It tells a story. Benoit has an injured leg. And fucking MVP's going after. It tells the story. But these fucking dumbasses don't know the goddamn fucking story.
They'd rather see...
They'd rather see fucking fake silicone. Or
Bobby Lashley.
Or Bobby Lashley fucking gets McMahon's and Umaga again. Or probably see fucking the main event, Woe Was Me.
Woe Was Me, that's right.
And...
MVP ends up like he's down on the ground, and he twerks the knee.
Yeah, he twerks the knee of Chris Benoit. And MVP with a small package on Chris Benoit. 1, 2, 3. Beats Chris Benoit 2 straight.
2 straight.
And he's the new United States champion.
So MVP
so the new United States champion is Montel Vontavious Porter. Ballin' MVP, baby.
Not only that, but signed the biggest lucrative contract in SmackDown history.
Damn right. He's not a bust either.
And your guys' main event.
Yeah, this is what the fans were looking forward to.
For WWE Judgment Day 2007, it's for the WWE Championship. We have the champion who doesn't have the belt at this time, but he's the champion.
Yeah.
John Cena is going to be taking on the guy who took the belt from Cena. Not officially, but he just took the belt. The Great Khali. Now, Tommy, you remember the sweet ass promo that Khali cut before the match earlier in the night about blah 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 blah, and Roger Cena's like, Cena.
How I made fun of it. Yeah. Well, you know how the Great Khali, talks like he's got a mouthful of fucking turds in his mouth.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and then you see Ranjit Singh over here. The Great Khali says, well, I think of those goddamn CNCs every time I hear that.
CNC.
You know those goddamn CNCs when you pull the goddamn fucking lever and the cow goes moo. Or fucking the pig goes oink. Or, that's why...
The Great Khali says.
The Great Khali says,
But nonetheless, Cena, if you want some, come get some.
Well, he didn't say it like that. Shoot Whoa.
But nonetheless, we get Khali and fucking Cena to close out the show.
And this was the shits. This match sucked. This match was trash. It didn't even deserve to be on the main event. I
would have rather seen Batista and Edge.
Yeah, I would have seen Batista and Edge as the main event than this fucking. That's saying something for Charles. But Great Khali versus John Cena. This match sucks. Okay, this match is fucking poo poo. It sucks. It's doo doo.
Fucking Khali pretty much dominates the whole match.
Yeah, Great Khali dominates the whole match. Cena making him look like $1 million with all them bumps.
Yeah.
Fucking Cena does a drop kick to the leg with the steel steps, and Great Khali gingerly slides in the ring with his fucking tall ass, shitty ass worker with his fucking poopy fucking black pants. They look like they had shit stains in them. And fucking Cena does goes on the top rope, does the leg drop, fucking then gets the Great Khali in the STFU. And Great Khali does this kind of tap.
Now the worst part about it was his foot was underneath the rope.
His foot was under, but fuck it, I don't care.
You're like, please end it.
Just end it. I don't give a fuck if his foot was on the rope or not. I don't care. Just end this motherfucker. And then what do we hear? Recipe for Dodo.
Yes, we see the song with Recipe for Dodo.
Yep.
Gave it all, putting all your lines in your photo or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Cena holds up the WWE Championship. Fade to black. WWE logo. And that's the end of Judgment Day 2007. I enjoyed the Flair and Carlito match.
Yeah, the matches you should go watch on this fucking pay-per-view is Ric Flair versus Carlito,
Punk and
CM
Burke.
Punk versus Elijah Burke,
Orton and Michaels, maybe to tell a story.
the Hardys versus Lance Cade, Trevor Murdoch, and I have to throw in Edge and Batista.
Benoit and MVP.
It was alright. Their Backlash from WrestleMania 23 match was better.
And then you got the extras for it. MVP comes in Tay Long's office and celebrates.
Oh yeah, here he comes with his entourage. Here comes with the mooches. Well, I'm just being honest, the mooches.
Yeah.
Mooching off MVP here because he's the baller.
Yeah.
He's big baller brand. Before fucking Lonzo fucking pussy whip ball. Fucking he's the real big baller brand. MVP is. He comes out saying, Teddy Long, you don't deserve it. I want a pay raise. I want a bonus because I won the U.S. title, which he deserves it, by the way.
Then we see the new breed story between Elijah Burke and CM Punk, which we pretty much talked about. Yeah. And then we see the Randy Orton post-match interview.
Oh, Randy Orton cut one of the greatest promos of all time, Todd. People said I was like trying to poke a booger out of his nose or something. Fucking, Todd.
I respect
Shawn Michaels. But I'm the legend killer.
And he's a legend.
And he's a legend. And he was doing all this in 5 seconds during the fucking promo.
And then, if you guys, this is the Blockbuster bonus disc included. It says featured 2 bonus matches.
You only get one.
And you get,
and it's the steel cage match for the World Heavyweight title, Batista versus The Undertaker. On SmackDown.
On SmackDown, it's the one where Edge comes in and cashes in his Money in the Bank, which we talked about leading up to the Edge and Batista match. So, that's pretty much the end of
Judgment Day was in the okay category.
Yeah,
it wasn't the greatest pay-per-view. It wasn't setting the world on fire, but there's some gems in here. If you can find
I will say it was better than Backlash. To me.
To you.
To me. I thought it was better than Backlash.
Not with the great Khali and Cena, no.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I'm not saying
I'd rather see fucking Orton fall on fucking... I'd rather see Cena fall on Orton than watch fucking Khali and fucking Cena.
But nonetheless, if you guys enjoyed this, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. Follow us on Twitter at WrestleRampage. If you want to send something for Mailbag Monday, you guys can always do that. To the P.O. Box, Joseph Flatt, F-L-A-T-T, at P.O. Box 6005, Elizabethtown, Kentucky, 42702. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more great videos right here on one of the best damn wrestling YouTube channels going today, Wrestling Rampage. Tommy, take it away.
If you don't subscribe right here to Wrestling Rampage, then I guess you just don't know